Hi Aries, here is your general reading for the month of February. I have done the 10 card Celtic cross spread. It is a general reading, so please bear in mind that it may not resonate with you, and if it doesn't, check your moon and rising sign. Or maybe this month I'm just not the reader that has the particular message for your situation, okay? Now, the first card we have here, we have the Three of Cups. It is a very positive card, okay? And the Cups is water energy, Scorpio, Cancer and Pisces. And the water energy, it talks of our feelings and our emotions, okay? Now, the Three of Cups overall, it can talk about celebrations. It can talk about being social with a group of friends or even a particular friend. It can also talk about new developments within a particular loving relationship or within friendships. But it can also sometimes talk about a long lost love may be returning, or somebody that you may have felt that kind of soulmate connection with, okay? Now, what's crossing that card is the Four of Cups, which is reversed. And, you know, in this 10 card spread, you do have the Two of Cups, the Three of Cups, the Four of Cups, and the Six of Cups. So we've got a lot of feelings and emotions within this reading, okay, for February. And it may very well be that some of you are dealing with a water sign. Now, as I said, here we have the Four of Cups that's reversed. Now, when it's reversed, it can sometimes talk about the need to open your heart, okay? Maybe you've kind of built a brick wall up or put some barriers up, or maybe in some way you have emotionally detached yourself from someone, okay? Now, if for some of you we are talking about a long lost love returning, this may be this soulmate connection, it may very well be that you have maybe closed your heart off in the sense of thinking that you'll never see that person again, or there's no opportunity for a reconciliation with that person. So you may very well have closed yourself off emotionally in terms of dealing with that person again, okay? And if they do come back into your life in some way, it may very well be that you're going to need to open your heart up. And you may find that you're in a situation where you may need to examine your head and your heart in terms of how you may feel if this person does try to reconnect with you. If we are talking about new developments within a friendship situation here, or with a group of friends, again, it may be that in some way you had emotionally detached yourself from a group of friends or a particular friendship. And again, the need may be there for you to open your heart and again examine your head and your heart in terms of how you may very well be feeling about this friendship, okay? It can as well sometimes, just on a more general level, the Four of Cups can talk about the need to break away from a particular rut, okay? Maybe you're in this kind of frame of mind on an emotional level where you do feel in a rut, or things feel that they're stagnating, or you may feel bored on an emotional level. And again, the need is to try to to change that and to address that situation, okay? Now, down here we have, actually, I'm going to start here. I want to start here with the Eight of Wands first. Now, this is fire energy, okay? So we have your own energy here. This is Aries, yourself, as well as Leo and Sagittarius. Now, this is in the near past situation. And the Eight of Wands is a card about communication, but communication that comes in very quickly and sometimes unexpectedly. When it's reversed, it can suggest to me that there may very well have been some delays with communication, or a slowing down of communication. Now, this could very well be talking about what we've just spoke about in regards to somebody from your past that maybe communication has ceased between you both, or in some way a lack of communication. Now, the thing is as well, the way we communicate nowadays is very different. Most of us tend to communicate via social media or text messages or WhatsApp, email, whatever your preference is. So our communication, or the way we can communicate with others, can be done with speed, very quickly. But like I said, it's possible that in the past there has been a slowing down or a delay or a lack of communication. And I feel it's connected to what I spoke about with the Three of Cups. And maybe that's why you had in some way emotionally detached yourself. And maybe closed your heart off to this person, be it personal or friendship, because maybe they had stopped communicating with you, okay? Maybe you had wanted the communication. Maybe you had even tried to instigate communication, but maybe they did not respond to you. Now, I want to go here as well, because in the near future position, we have here the Judgment card. Now, the Judgment card, it is a major arcana, okay? And it is reversed. Now, sometimes when the Judgment card is reversed, it can talk about jumping to conclusions, okay? So kind of making your mind up about something, but really not having all the facts. Now, this could be very much, again, in connection with this lack of communication, or the fact that communication may very well have stopped between you and somebody else. And it may have led you, or it may very well be leading you in the month of February to jump to the wrong conclusions, to maybe, whatever it is, but just try not to do that, okay? It's also a card as well about maybe being too hard on yourself, self-doubting and self-judging yourself. Again, if there's been no communication from this person, it may, again, create this situation of self-doubt, or you judging yourself harshly in some way, okay? I just feel that this this card is more talking about jumping to the wrong conclusion. Now, here, as I was going to talk about before, we have the Six of Wands, okay? So again, we have fire energy. And the Six of Wands is a very positive card. It can talk about, you know, some very good news on its way. It can also talk about, we haven't got the Five of Wands on the table, which is to do with conflict, okay, and disagreements and arguments. But, you know, the Six of Wands, it's like that kind of, they sometimes call this the victory card, okay? That this man has been off on what presumably was a battle. And he's come back victorious. He's won whatever it is that he's gone through. You know, some say it's that kind of pat on the back type of card where you've done something, you know, you've achieved something, or you've gone through some battles and you've come out the other side, okay? And, you know, you may have had some hard lessons to learn along the way with those battles, but you've come out the other side. It can also be about going towards a positive direction in regards maybe to a relationship, okay? It's about triumph over obstacles. And again, to me, I feel this is all in connection with this Three of Cups energy and the Four of Cups energy, whereby maybe you did need to close your heart off for a while. Maybe you did need to try to emotionally detach yourself from a situation in order to triumph over some sort of emotional obstacle. Because I feel we're talking more about emotions here, okay? Now, up here, as I said, we've got the Six of Cups, okay? Now, the Six of Cups, it talks about looking back to happier times. It can be that trip down memory lane card. But it can also be the card about somebody from your past coming back. And again, we see that with the Three of Cups. It can very much talk, it can talk about you taking a trip down memory lane and thinking back to past things within your life. It could be childhood things, it could be a past relationship. But like I said, I feel strongly that for a lot of you, it could be that somebody from your past is going to get in contact with you, okay? Now, it may just be to see how you are, to have a friendly catch up. It may be something more. It may, as I said, be a past love who may very well be trying to contact you. And we see down here this triumph over obstacles, that maybe the fact that this person hadn't been in your life for a while obviously created some obstacles for you and some issues for you. And the fact that this person may very well try to reconnect with you may see that, there is this triumph there for you. There is that feeling there that you've gone through the worst. You survived, all the obstacles. You survived the person not being around, and you managed to overcome that. And it puts you in a more positive frame of mind and in a much better position. And it could, as I said, be just the fact of feeling triumphant because this person from your past has decided to reconnect, either via message or actually making an appearance. Now, down here, we have the Ace of Swords, okay? Now, this has fallen within the position of what may be your best approach here, okay? Or advice for you now, okay? And the Ace talks of new beginnings. It talks of a breakthrough moment. It's that kind of aha moment when you get more clearer in your thinking. You get more clarity on a situation, okay? You get a better understanding of something. And it may very well be, like I said, that somebody from your past had stopped all communication with you. And it may very well be that during this very beginning part of February, we see you jump into conclusions as to why that may have taken place, okay? And then we see the opportunity whereby this person may very well try to reconnect with you. And it may need you to open up your heart in order for you to listen to them and hear their side of the story, which very well would mean not jumping to conclusions. Until you have all the facts, don't jump to any conclusions. Hear the person out. Allow them to explain what has been going on. Allow them to put their side of the story as to why communication stopped. Because if you allow them to explain themselves, rather than jump into conclusions and maybe blocking yourself up and not opening your heart in order to listen to them, you're not going to get the clarity and the better understanding that you are going to need. Now, in your environment, we have a great card here. We have the Two of Cups. Now, the Two of Cups, it can talk about balance in your life, but it can talk about feeling truly loved and valued within a relationship. It can talk about the beginning of a relationship. We see the two people here. The cups represent their feelings and emotions and their love, and they're offering each other that cup. Now, this could very well be talking about, again, if somebody from your past is trying to reconnect with you or tries to contact you, don't close yourself off. Don't allow yourself to jump to conclusions. Yes, there may have been no communication from them for some time, but don't allow yourself to jump to conclusions and close yourself off from a possible reconciliation or reconnection with them. Allow them to speak their truth, which will give you, as I said, better understanding and better clarity, which then could see the starting of a relationship between you both. One that offers passion, friendship, kindness, commitment, feeling valued and feeling loved. The Two of Cups is really a very positive, loving energy. And it's fallen within your environment position, a position that it's a position that you don't have any control over because it's within your environment. And it's very possible, as I said, the Two of Cups, it predicts a love commitment, an engagement, a marriage. It's a very auspicious card for partnerships and friendships, okay? I just don't want you to unnecessarily close yourself off because of lack of communication that you may have had from somebody from your past. Now, up here, we have a major arcana. We have here the Justice card. Now, this has fallen within the position of your hopes and fears, or sometimes it can be referred to as your need to know position, okay? The Justice card, it can talk about the need to take responsibility for your own actions. And it can sometimes talk about accepting a current situation for what it is. And also for you to stop judging yourself. But it can also talk about the need for you to take a hard look at yourself and actually think whether you have acted in a fair and just way. Because this has fallen within your hopes and fears position, it may be that you are fearing that somebody is going to judge you harshly. Or that you are not going to be treated fairly. But the thing here, with this position, it is a fear. It's not the reality of the situation, okay? It's something that you are fearing. You may, as I said, be fearing that somebody is going to blame you for maybe past events. Or that you feel that you are going to be harshly judged for something in some way. But like I said, it talks, this position, it's a fear of yours. It's not the reality of the situation. Right, the outcome card. Excellent card. the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is number 10 in the Major Arcana. So it shows that one half of the chapter is now completed, okay? When we get to the World, that's the final chapter completed. But also, the Wheel of Fortune, it's a card of karmic influences, destiny. The Wheel of Fortune, it's upright, which is great. And fortune, the word fortune itself can mean that anything can happen. Anything is possible now. The wheel is turning in your favor. So to me, this is very much talking about anything now is possible within this situation. But it's turning in your favor. The thing is, this was obviously a general reading, not a relationship reading or love reading. But it's very much gone that way with this reading. To me, it's very much talking more about a personal loving relationship or a friendship. It may very well be different for all of you in terms of the relationship. But either way, it is talking about a relationship here. To me, it is talking about reconnecting with somebody from the past, which may make you feel triumphant. But the need is to open your heart, to not jump to wrong conclusions here, to allow the person to communicate with you and for them to speak their truth in order, like I said, for you to gain clarity. Don't shut yourself off because you may be angry with the person or disappointed with the person. So Aries, that does conclude the general reading for February. As I said, it does seem to me that it's very much talking about a relationship for the majority of you. And like I said, for some of you, it's going to be a personal relationship. For some of you, it may very well be a friendship. But I see a reconnection with somebody here, okay? That really, with your outcome card being the Wheel of Fortune, is such a positive card. So don't make harsh judgments against them. Don't jump to conclusions. Allow them to explain why there has been no communication or a lack of communication. Right, I will be back again very soon to do your relationship reading, and I will, as I said, be doing the ex-partner readings every month again now, purely because there are people that do want to know about their ex-partner. And it may be some of you that view my channel on a regular basis. Some of you may still be interested in your ex-partner, but also obviously new viewers that are viewing my channel may wish to know about their ex-partner. So I have made the decision to continue to do those. I understand that some of you are not interested in your ex-partner, and if that's the case, then obviously you're not going to wish to view that. But alongside that, I will be doing love reading, okay? And within the love reading, it will be for people within a relationship or single. You'll apply those messages for your particular situation, okay? But as I said, I'll be back again soon to do those. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you like this reading, and I hope it does resonate. Bye.